Now the next topic before us is report writing, tips for writing with impact. In other words, we will discuss the report writing tips. Now the first tip of report writing is use clear and concise language. We should not use or avoid using jargon or technical terms or long-winded sentences. That is the complex sentences we should not use or avoid the same. Ensure that your report is to the point. Use simple language that is easy to understand. Next point is be objective. You should write your report on the basis of the facts. You should not be influenced by personal feelings or biases. Avoid using emotional language or personal opinions. Now, the next tip of report writing is be respectful. Use the language that is respectful and professional. Avoid using the language that is offensive or derogatory. Next tip of report writing is be confident. While writing a report, use a tone that is confident and assertive, but do not use the tone which is aggressive. Sorry. Next tip is consistent formatting. Use a consistent formatting style throughout the report. That is the font size, font style, headings and margins should be consistent throughout. Next tip is use headings and subheadings. Headings and subheadings are a useful tool for organizing and presenting information in a report. Headings and subheadings make it easier for the readers to find and understand the information presented. Next tip of report writing is use bullet points and numbered lists. Use of bullet points and numbered lists make the report more readable, and they also highlight the key points. Next tip is provide evidence and examples. As you write each section of the report, make sure to back up your information or evidence ideas with evidence and examples. This can include data, quotes, research studies, or real life examples. Be sure that you cite your sources correctly. Next tip of report writing is use graphics and visuals. Graphics and visuals means such as charts, tables, diagrams. They help to illustrate key points and make the report more engaging for the reader. Now the next tip is effective use of white space. If there is much space, white space left in between the paragraphs, then the report presented by you may look sparse and empty. But if you leave too little space, it can make the report appear crowded. So, we should make effective use of white space. By doing so, it improves the readability and visual appeal of your report. Avoid using large blocks of text. Next is use appropriate tone. The tone of your report should be appropriate for your audience and the purpose of your report. For example, a report that is recommending a course of action may use a more persuasive tone than a report that is simply of informing nature. If you are writing a formal report for a senior executive, your tone may be more formal than if you are writing a report for a team meeting. Then the next tip for report writing is use active voice rather than passive voice. Active voice makes the report more engaging and easier to read. Here is an example of a sentence written in a active voice in a report. In the passive voice, we write the sentence as the mistake was made by the employee. If we write the same fact in active voice, it will be read as the employee made the mistake. Both these things convey the same, but notice how the active voice sentence clearly states who performed the action, that is the employee, and what he did, he made the mistake. So the active voice sentence is more concise and direct. Active voice sentence makes it clear who is responsible for the mistake, making the report more effective in terms of accountability and transparency. Now we will like to conclude this course that report writing is a crucial skill that is necessary for professionals in almost every field. It is essential to consider the purpose of the report and the audience while writing a report. The report should be written in a clear and concise manner. We should use appropriate language and tone, keeping in view the intended audience. It is important to use proper formatting, citations, and referencing to ensure accuracy and credibility. We should use headings, subheadings, bullet points, graphs, etc. to present information effectively. Thanks for watching. If you like our course, please spare some time to give a star rating to our course.